Hi, this is Ryan with Parts Doctor, and today I'm going to show you how to test the heating element on your dryer to see if it is good or bad. To test your heating element, you will first need to unplug your dryer and remove the heating element from the dryer. This heating element is generally located on the right side of the dryer, and it is usually accessed by removing the front panel of the dryer. When disconnecting the heating element, it is a good idea to make note of where each of the wires is connected to, or to take a picture so you don't forget where to reconnect the wires. Also, when handling the heating element, the edges of the sheet metal can be very sharp, so be careful not to cut yourself. With the heating element removed from your dryer, you will first want to do a continuity test to see if the heating element, high limit thermostat, and thermal fuse are good. If your multimeter has the option, turn your meter to the continuity setting. Place one of each of the probes on each of the element's wire terminals. If the heating element is good, you'll hear an audible beeping noise, and if the element is bad, the meter will not make any noise. Next, check to see if your heating element is shorted by putting one probe on one of the element's terminals and the other probe on the canister of the element. Repeat the same process on the other element terminal. If you have continuity between the element's terminals and the element canister, then you have a shorted element, and you should leave the dryer unplugged until you replace the heating element. While you have the meter set to test continuity, you can also do a quick check of the high limit thermostat and thermal fuse to make sure that they both have continuity. If your multimeter does not have a continuity setting, then you can do an ohm test. If you have an auto ranging multimeter, then turn it to the ohm setting. If you have a manual ranging multimeter, then you will need to set the meter to the lowest ohm setting. Place one of each of the probes on each of the element's terminals, and you should get an approximate ohm reading of 8 to 10 ohms. If the display on the meter does not change, or if your ohm reading is far off from that, then you have a bad heating element. The final thing to do is to open up the heater box canister and do a visual inspection of the heating element. To do this, you'll first need to remove the high limit thermal fuse and thermostat from the side of the dryer. Next, you will need to remove these 7 screws. Now you'll need to straighten these 2 small tabs using a needle nose pliers. And finally, you'll need to straighten this tab using a needle nose pliers before you can open up the element canister. Now you can remove the top cover on the element canister. And remove the heating element. Now, with the heating element removed from the housing, look for any breaks in the element coil. Gently move the coils on the element back and forth, and in some cases this will make it easier to find the break in the element coil. Next, look to see if the metal plate that the element coil sits on is warped or cracked. If the metal plate warps too much, then the coil can short against the housing of the element or the heater box canister, and it can cause the dryer to heat even when the dryer isn't running. If your element is shorted or you have a warped or cracked metal plate, then you should replace the heating element. Here's what a bad cracked element looks like compared to a new heating element. If you find that you have a bad heating element and you need to purchase a new one, you can purchase one from our online store by clicking the link in the description below. Be careful when shopping around for dryer heating elements, as many stores sell lower quality, aftermarket heating elements. You can be assured when you purchase from Parts Doctor that you'll receive a new OEM heating element. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more appliance repair videos. And if you found this video helpful, please click the thumbs up button below. You can also stay up to date by liking us on our Facebook page and following us on Twitter.